Good afternoon, everybody, and many thanks to the organizers for this kind invitation to be here and talk to you on this, I think, interesting subject. Actually, I usually say in these cases that I feel very fortunate because on my whole academic life I was trying to convince people to use renewables. Nowadays, everybody talks about renewables, so I feel very happy about that. Of course, this is due to, unfortunately, a serious war that happens for the last 5-6 years, and also many other climatic issues, effects that we are going to see in the following slides. But let's take this as an advantage and use more and more renewables. This is the objective of this presentation, to give you the current status of the various technologies, the main renewables, of course, and an overview of the various technologies. Also, I will talk about problems because we know we must not see everything as a nice picture, but we need to see also the problems and other things that are related, like new research related to these kind of technologies. I don't think I need to convince anybody nowadays that something that we do as humans affects the climate, affects the environment we are living, and we see phenomena like these ones that we see in these slides here, in these photos here, happening almost every day, or very frequently, and we see this on the news of our television very frequently. Actually, we started a few years ago talking about global warming. It was supposed to be the higher the temperature of the Earth, the biggest the problems occurring. And that is correct, but a few years later, we realized that it's not only during summer that we have problems, we do have problems during winter, with very unstable winters as well. So we changed the term into climate change. Nowadays, unfortunately, we are talking about climate crisis, because many people are affected, and you see here two typical cases from Germany and India, one developed nation, one developing nation. You see the human suffer is the same, actually. People lose their properties because of these climate effects, unfortunately happening mostly during winter because of this unstable weather, as we said. And even nowadays we have this term climate refugees, meaning people that have lost their properties, lost their houses because of the climate effects. So it is very serious. It's a matter of time when it will hit the place where we're living, each one of us. And it's a luck. I mean, the whole planet is like one neighborhood, or one big neighborhood. If one is pollutes, the other will be affected as well. So we need to play together and try to find solutions in order to solve the problem. So one way, of course, is to use renewables. Before we go that, I want to see this a little bit more scientifically in a way. And this is a representation of the temperature anomaly and CO2 concentration. These are the Vostok stores. It's a military base in East Antarctica, and a South Korean